this looks like it might be a good one. Oh yeah. Let's try that one. Here we go. E minor, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Teacher made a mistake. Try that again. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, right? Notice I'm trying to get you to move around in some different combinations of the chords, right? You can play the D major here or here. You can play the E minor here or here. You can play the A minor here or here. And that's only 2 positions we're working. We're only using 2 forms of chords right now, but we still get a lot of different combinations of, we get a lot of different musical approaches to the combination of chords, right? When you go down in to the root right here, it's real closely related to the original chord, so you don't hear much movement but the bass. If you were to go, you might hear a little bit more movement that way, or perhaps if you went E minor and then you played A minor instead of here, you played it up here. See how much brighter that is because it's a higher voicing. So each chord in a different register can achieve a different effect. Maybe you want a brighter sound, so you play a higher voicing. Maybe you want a lower bassier sound, so you play a lower voicing. A lot of different ways you can tackle that. Okay, I focus almost exclusively on minor chords in the next example. So, yeah, that's not the right groove for that one. I'm feeling something completely different on this next one. So, minor 7th chords are used in a lot of, oh yeah, that's it right there. Okay, and this progression here sounds good because the minor chords pretty much are all in one key, right? I've been moving in different keys in the first 2 examples. Now I've got one key going on here, D minor. So I'm going to play this kind of a thing. Notice my right hand's a little bit looser now. Right? Because the groove that I'm going to choose here is a little bit more what you call a shuffle 16th. There's a little bit more of a bouncy 16th note feel. So I want to keep that loose in my right hand so that I can make the rhythm feel a little bit more relaxed. In fact, you might even see here what I'm doing. Right, I'm just taking the chord and I'm not pushing down every note at first. I'm gonna hammer on from the bar at the 5th fret into the minor 7th chord. It gives it a little bit more of a melodic interest. I'm not going to do it on these 2 chords, but it sounds good on the 1st chord. So, oh yeah, that's pretty wicked. That's a wicked groove there. Here we go. 1, 2, 5, 2, 3, 4. to the other B flat down here. Now let's change to the different minor voicing. How about way up here? A little higher voicing, right? So less bass. A little higher major 7. So, in terms of the strongest, fullest sound, D minor, A minor, G minor right here felt the best, but I just wanted to make you play up a little higher to challenge you there. Okay, so that's a pretty good example of using 3 minor chords like that in the major 7th chord all in one key. So that had to be a good progression even to jam over a little bit. That's kind of a fun one to play and jam on. Okay, and let's take a look at this last one here. What do I have here? I have some interesting movement. I'm starting on an E flat, major 7th chord. I'm going to start that one right here. And I go to a key that seemingly is unrelated to the key, or a chord that's unrelated to the key, but it sounds kind of nice when you hear the whole thing. So let's see what it's going to feel like. E flat, A minor, A flat, G minor. These chords fit together really well because they're really close together, so that's a seamless kind of connection there. And I'll try it again. And then I go to the second ending. Right? So they kind of move around a lot, but they kind of have a nice, interesting, compelling sort of blend to them. Okay? And I'm feeling a different groove on this one. Geez, where can I go with this? Yeah, that's not it. Nope, that's not the right one either. Yeah, that's it. Check this out. Now, how about if we go like this? How about if we just keep it real straight, like. Let me just point something out. You'll notice that sometimes I hesitated for a second because I was going to play that chord with my root, with the thumb, right? Which is a legitimate way to do it because sometimes you want to make a move real quick, so your thumb is a perfectly usable digit. So don't be afraid to use it. It opens up other fingering possibilities that you might want to do. So I'm going to use my thumb occasionally on these minor 7th chords in this next example. Okay? Let's try it a little slower. Here we go. 1, 2. Exercise number 4. Second ending. Making you work a little bit there. Okay, so in the last example, I just jumped around a lot more to show you how you can make these chords go all over the place. They don't always sound good to be jumping so much. I think the best use of chords is to make the chords feel like they naturally are smooth in how they connect. So You want to listen to the voice leading that you use. In other words, the voices in the chords, where they move to go to the next chord, and hear how that sounds, and be a judge of whether that is musical or not. Too much movement sounds awkward. That's an awkward combination of the right chords but the wrong combination of voicings. Okay, so I want you to think about stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to give you a little homework progression to practice, and it's going to be a PDF that you can download with this lesson. So make sure you download it. I'm going to write it on the board. I'll be right back. Hi guys. Just practicing a little bit over my minor chords. Here's what we learned today. We learned that chord, and we learned these two. 3 minor chords together. They sound good, right? So I'll see you next lesson. Practice hard, and I'll see you in lesson 23. All right, talk to you later.